Hello, I'm Brian Kramer. I'm here to galvanize your dealership and prepare you for the digital disruption that's coming, whether you're ready for it or not. What if I told you that the number one problem is not what you think it is with used vehicle acquisition? It's not the value of the appraisals, it's actually how you communicate those appraisal values. Let me share with you a story about my experience a few years ago trying to buy a generator online. 2017, Hurricane Irma ripped through Southwest Florida. We were without electricity for over a week. So a few months later, I started researching generators. I started getting retargeted with banner ads for all kinds of claims and benefits about how easy it was to buy a generator from XYZ Generator Company. But just as I was at the bottom of the purchase funnel and ready to hand over my money, I clicked on the call to action, or the CTA, and I was filling out a form field submission, and I received a message, but it was like taking a trip back to 2002. So then I waited 2 whole days later. I finally get the call, but the associate wasn't empowered to provide a price unless somebody came out to my house. They had to come in to be able to see, all the different things because it's so complicated to buy a generator. I told them what my square footage was of the house. I told them all the particulars, the refrigerators, air conditioning, what all I wanted to have powered. And I said, can you just let me know how much it would be? I don't have time for you to come in and go through all of those things. But as top secret as the pricing was, the information was readily available online on marketplaces. But these same companies wouldn't provide that same information that they provided to the marketplaces to their own associates to provide to me, to the client. Now, I know that never, ever happens in car dealerships. But with generators, the dealers then have to buy back those duplicate leads from the same fish that they threw back in the pond to begin with. So I continued to receive retargeting marketing ads for more discounts and incentives. What if I do this? Or what if we did this? What if we could make it easier? Why didn't you just make it that easy to begin with? All I wanted was a number, and I was ready to transact. I didn't have a lot of time, and I definitely didn't need them coming out to my house. Do you see where I'm going with this when we're talking about used vehicle sight unseen appraisal values? Providing values for sight unseen appraisals is probably the biggest opportunity there is right now with acquiring more used car inventory, and it will continue to be that way for the next few years. But the irony is that most dealership associates aren't allowed to provide that information to their clients. And in my travels, I've seen some pretty archaic ways to provide appraisals, even in these modern times. And if you look at some of them through the consumer's lens, it's extremely eye-opening. So just to recap, from a client's perspective, they just want a number. Have you enabled and empowered your team to provide just a number and get them that information? I wasn't trying to negotiate. I just wanted to transact. So is your digital experience with your website widget and everything that's on your website, is it built in order to generate leads, or is it built to be able to transact? Because in today's day and age, that's what consumers want. I guess my question is this: how many more vehicles, especially used vehicles, could your business acquire if more of your dealership associates were empowered to provide an appraisal number accurately online, in the service drive, in the showroom, wherever, to whoever, whenever they want? I travel all over the country, and the dealers that are the best at acquiring vehicles are doing exactly what we're talking about on this video. The rules of used car acquisition have definitely changed, but not all dealers have changed with it. So it's time to be aggressive and start winning consumers' trade-ins. It's time to quit playing defense and start throwing the ball downfield and trying to score some touchdowns. And if you don't, there's definitely another dealer down the street that will. So thanks for watching. If you found value from this video, like or subscribe. And remember, it's not about the destination, it's about your client's journey.